Hi guys, welcome back to my little mini series on how I got my first 1 million views. Thank you to everyone who's been watching this from the beginning. It's been quite a ride. I've enjoyed making these videos. It's been quite fun. Now, usually I do a bit of a rundown on all the things we've covered so far. I can't be bothered doing that anymore. I've sat down and I've made these videos one after the other, and I'm getting a bit tired of saying the same thing. So just to recap on what we talked about last week, advertising, use Google AdWords. It's really good. So I wouldn't say it's, I think the more money you spend, the better it is. Like the most I ever spent on a campaign was $10. And it's good. I think it actually helped to get me some more subscribers. Now I think every week across the weekend I get about 10,000 views over a 48-hour period. During the week I'm getting about 8,000 views in a 48-hour period. And that was a cat chasing a duck. I don't think you saw that, but a cat jumped on a duck outside and it's gone now. So, but the duck is okay because I can see it quacking away out the back. My cats need to learn that ducks are way too big. And that other thing was a cockatiel that just got a fright. So don't worry about that. Let's get back to what on earth was I talking about? Oh yeah. I really believe, I mean, I noticed that jump to 10,000 views over a 48-hour period over the weekend, that actually happened the same week after my last ad campaign. So I do think it helped. So, you know, advertising's good. But today, I just want to talk about another thing that I discovered. And that was, so I'm using my phone here because I'm going to show you something. The other thing that I discovered was, which I've already talked about, is how to use your stats. Now, this here is the app, the YouTube Analytics app, which I think it's Creator Studio app. Now, you probably just saw a bunch of stats that I didn't really want you to see there. But if I click on the View More button, it'll show my real-time stats, which is 10,000 views over the last 48 hours, which is pretty good. And then there's the real-time views for my most recent videos. So at the time of filming this, these were my most recent videos. But if you you press the Discovery button, and yep, there it is, the Discovery button, and you scroll down to top YouTube search terms. And this is something that really helped me. When I started figuring out what people actually wanted to see on my channel, I found out that it was harmonica tutorials. I started looking at these stats, and you'll see at the top it says unknown. That actually wasn't there a few days ago. So apparently 48% of my views comes from an unknown search term, which actually doesn't make much sense to me. But let's pretend that that one's not there. We'll go down to the next one. See, the top search term is how to play the harmonica. So I make sure I put that search term on all of my harmonica videos. So my last video that I made, which actually is going to be online tomorrow as of this day, that is how to play Row, Row, Row Your Boat on harmonica. Obviously, my title for that is going to be how to play Row, Row, Row Your Boat. But in my tags, I'm also going to put how to play the harmonica. And what I found, which is great, is there's another one. 6% of my search terms were how to play the harmonica as opposed to how to play harmonica. So I make sure I put both those search terms in there. And don't just put them in the tags, put them in the description as well. See if you can find a clever way to work them into a sentence. See, 1.2% of my search terms has been Silent Night harmonica. So, you know, I'll chuck that in there. Another 1.9% has been mouth organ lessons for beginners. I make sure I put that on. So, yeah, if you're like me, for the longest time, I would upload a video and I'd get to the tag section and I'd think, oh man, what do I write? You know? And sometimes I wouldn't even put enough tags because I'd just be blank for ideas. If you're stuck for ideas, and even if you're not stuck for ideas, go to your stats first. I mean, you can see these on the PC version of this. You don't need the app. It's just a bit easier on the app because it's right there in front of you. You don't have to search very hard for it, but use the search terms that people are always using. That will really help. So anyway, thank you for watching. In the title, blah blah blah, excuse me, I do these things unscripted. I really shouldn't. But anyway, look, please like, share and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Facebook and minds.com, SoundCloud. I'm on Newgrounds as well. There's a ton of links in the descriptions below. I'd really love your support. Patreon. Follow me on Patreon. That'd be really cool. I don't have any patrons. As of right now, I don't have any. Maybe you will be the first. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, stay tuned for next week's video. We're very close to the end of this series. So what am I going to talk about next week? Who knows?